Hi, I hope you guys are doing well. This has been a long time coming. So as I promised to walk you through some of the tools we can use to create our content. Already we know the tools that we use for creation of content. We have a very good camera, just like mine as here. You could also develop very good content. Okay, so I am currently using OBS. Okay, OBS, this is how it looks. You can see it. I'm using the OBS application. So in the OBS application, you can see me there. Okay, it's as simple as you uh, creating your scenes. Okay, and then if you don't want to appear in here, you can just take it off. Then you are off, or you could bring it back as and when you want to. You could also even position it anywhere at all on the screen. Okay, so this is the OBS. Now this OBS is a powerful tool for a lot of editing. Assuming you want to even you have multiple cameras, you could use those cameras, position them as scenes in here, okay, and create, so you can create as many scenes as you want, you see. All right, so I don't have enough cameras. I'm just using uh, my webcam. I could also use my phone. That's another interesting part of it. You can also use your phone, just create a scene, or you could even come here and create a source. All right, okay, so you can create a source, a display source. You have so many inputs, media inputs in here that can aid in that development. Okay, so uh, we can use OBS as one tool to create content. All right, so currently I'm using the same OBS. You can actually even do streaming, live streaming. Okay, but I am doing a recording version. So that is what OBS is. In fact, it's easy to learn. Okay, it's on the go, so easy to learn. You can get it going. You can even go on YouTube and request that, oh, it should give you some 5 minutes or 10 minutes play around it, and before long you should be developing very good applications. Now, assuming you have finished developing your application, you want to give some touch to it, the OBS can enable you also do what we call uh, editing. You see an image here, you can create an image, put an image in there. Okay, maybe a logo, something small. You can create it, put all those placeholders in there. Okay, so how you want it. So when you are done, you can also use what we call the Clipchamp. It's a Microsoft software, Microsoft application that can be used uh, to tweak your applications. These are applications I have developed in the past, and they are all there for the taking. I have new content that I want to add, so I would create my canvas, or in other words, the platform or the workspace for it, and I will import my data into it. All right, so I can bring let me first of all upload. Let me see this. Upload. Let me use this. See. Oh, let me use this song. Okay. One thing about using songs and stuff like that, that they are copyrighted. So if you happen to bring these articles in there, it says loading time for videos. No, okay. So when you bring in these songs and stuff that are copyrighted into your work and you want to upload in future, you might have a lot of challenge. Okay, so when you are doing it, you should be sure that content created or being used are your own content. Otherwise, you will have a challenge. Right, so I have these few just for the purpose of our studies. So I bring this, I just downloaded this intro to it. Okay, so all your movies or your videos, you put them in cards, you put them in here because we're going to put them in the frames, okay, and then start using it. So the first item we want in there will be the intro. Okay, so bring the intro in here. Okay, so when we play the intro, it's now sounds. Okay, so right after that sound can time. Then here you can bring in a song. So at this level, you can bring in a song in here so that as this is ending, then it is bringing in some audio tune. So you can bring the audio tune somewhere here. Okay, so that when we bring this back here, then we play. So as it's ending frame by frame, there you see it continues. The song continues. But we don't have any tunes in there. Okay, so I can go back. Alright, let me drag it back. So I can also bring we can also reduce this. Okay, so, okay, so let's bring it back. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so here now I can now bring in so this can cut it if I want to. Think this is how I like it. Let me try it again and see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I just want something simple in here so we can have it playing at the background. Okay, based on how I want it, I can reduce the sound to it here. Okay, so once activated, I can reduce the sound so that it as it plays. The sound for the you see it has been I reduced it using this. Okay, alright, so I'll go back this and then bring in this. Okay, it will fall in right here. Okay, So in here, we also can put in text. You can see from this point, it's all looking dark. So this point, okay. Okay, so here it's looking dark. So at this point, I can introduce text in there. Okay, I have different types of text that we can bring in here. So my favorite text is this. See, uh, okay, this is nice. Let's see. This is still start to. Let's see. Let me go for this. This looks nice. So I can put a text here. Okay, there's here my text color. My text color here is looking. I can't even change the position. Okay, let me do. Okay, I can use this to position it here. Make it big. I can take center stage. Okay, so here the text color. So I'm dealing with database management. So I'll say database. Database management. Okay. Let me see why I'm gonna do this. Database management systems. Database management systems. Okay, so what I call it, I want it to be on the same line. So we say DB management system. So I say next align right out. Okay. Alright, so let's let it start again and let's see how it's gonna be. So you can see it has been able to come in. But in my case, because I'm developing this for YouTube, I don't want to add this to it because it's kind of distracting. Then a lot of what do you call it? Uh, Copyright issues can be labeled against me. So I just don't want it to distract me. Okay, so we can have that off. Right. Then the sound quality is bad. Let me see how best I can work on that and increase the volume because it looks like it's very hard to gain. So obviously the sound quality wasn't that good from my. I think I used because I used a different machine to record. The sound card in there is not good enough, so it wasn't able to render. The, and in cases like this, you just have to use use quality sound cards to kind of get such quality work. Okay, so it's very necessary to get all that. Okay, so this is just but something small to just walk us through. There are other platforms that you can also use to get the job done. Okay, but these are the few that you can use to. There are transitions in here that you can even bring in very smooth transitions that you can use to bring in. So assuming we get here, okay, you can bring in a transition. Okay, okay, so you can between this you can bring in a transition. Let me see. This is not bad. This is not bad. So the circular, you can bring the circular in here to give it a transition. Okay, so here it says the duration. I want it to cover this side. Let's see about that. No transition. Okay. Okay. Not bad. So at least we can use that when all is said and done. We could. Mm, so I want it to be 4K to not allow me, so I'll use this to get it done. Change the location. Uh, okay. Uh, export store in cloud. Store in cloud. Okay. So it's gonna quickly prepare for exportation and it will save it onto my machine. Alright, so that is that about it. So when it is done, it becomes useful for you to upload onto your platform. Okay, so I just want us to see how we can get things going, and when we are done, upload it. Okay, I hope it doesn't take us so long. So because it's going to take some time, I will end I will end here. When it's all said and done, you can upload it onto your content. Okay, so try out a few documents, try out a few videos, and see how best you can merge. Let's get. I know you guys can do even better. Most of you are in the media team, so you should be able to get something going, right? So thank you so much for your attention. I'm really glad uh, we we could do this together. All right. Thank you so much.